Hello, friends. My name is Cecily, and for the next 15-ish minutes, you and I will be together. I need your help. I have been writing an opinion essay for part 2 of the CAASPP performance task, and I am stuck. And let me tell you, if you are like me, this will happen all the time during your writing process. And you might think, oh no, this is never going to come together. I say that every time. I say that every time I am writing any type of essay, any type of assignment, and guess what? It does. You just got to keep at it and have your best friend with you. Scratch paper, pen, just keep going. Okay, so this is where we're at. I am going to share with you the prompt for this opinion essay. I'm going to share with you the draft that I currently have, and then we're going to look at this rubric. It is not very long. For help to please try to make this better. Because I think we're close, okay? I think we're close. But with your help and looking at the specific things that an excellent essay has, I think we'll get it done. Okay, as you know, when you sit down to the CAASPP performance task, it's going to have you read sources, right? In this case, I read 2 different sources about being an astronaut. Then you turn around and it's going to ask you to write an essay using those sources. Might be a narrative, might be informational, or in this case, it's going to be opinion. Here we go. When your class returns from a library trip, your classmates begin to share what they learned about astronauts. They begin to discuss whether it is worth it to become an astronaut or if it is too difficult. Some students agree that it is worth it to become an astronaut, and some students disagree and say that it is not. Your teacher asks you to write a paper explaining your opinion about whether it is worth it or not to become an astronaut. Perfect. Clear. In your paper, you will take a side. Your paper will be read by your teacher and your classmates. Okay. Make sure you clearly state your opinion and write several paragraphs. Several paragraphs supporting your opinion with reasons and details from the sources. I think these are fun. I think it is exciting to look at your notes that you have taken on the 2 sources and say, okay, which of these facts and details can I use in my essay? Are you ready for my essay? Here it is. This is what I have written so far in response to the question. It is totally worth it to become an astronaut, absolutely. Except for the puffy face thing, and getting bird legs, and your heart getting weaker, and all that time on the International Space Station training far away from Earth. The end. This is our draft. This is where we're at. You know what helps me? Reading it out loud. Because sometimes when you read your draft to yourself, you have those aha moments. Guess what my aha moment is right here? Is it worth it? No. My opinion that I am going to write in my opinion piece is that no, it is not worth it to be an astronaut. Maybe it is for some people, but for clarity, my argument, using facts and details from the sources, is no. I disagree. I do not think it is worth it to be an astronaut. Hot diggity. And you know who your best friend is on the CAASPP performance task? Scratch paper. Once you have an aha moment, grab that scratch paper, okay? Because now we know that the answer is no. We are starting our introduction. No. In the body, we're going to be saying no. Conclusion, no. Let me write that again. No. And all we have to do is go back to the sources and we pull out why. You may have noticed that many essays that you write in school are 5-paragraph essays, right? Introduction, reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, conclusion. I like that structure. It works for me. Let's find 3 reasons that heck no, it's not worth it to be an astronaut. Look at this, right? I'm here in source number 2. Okay, blood flow changes mean that your face gets puffy, your neck gets bigger, and you get less blood flow to your legs, making them bird legs. Okay, that's my first reason. First, less blood flow means disturbing changes to your body. Okay, we'd only need 2 more. When you take great notes, is there a good chance you're gonna find more? Yeah. Okay, there it is right there. Guess what happens to your heart in space? Gets weaker. Guess what happens to your bones in space? Get weaker. Second, your heart and your bones get weaker. Okay, so now, just for our last reason paragraph, look at this. Train for hundreds of hours just for your face to get puffy. Here we go. Third, requires hundreds of hours of training. And it talked about this International Space Station. Is that on Earth? No, it is away from Earth. Third, hundreds of hours of training away from Earth. In conclusion, no. Okay, woo! Do we have a clear claim right now? I think we do. Look at this. No, 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 no. I am loving this. So here is where we come to our rubric, which lays out exactly what an excellent opinion essay has in order to earn a score of 4, which is excellent. Let's look. The introduction makes a clear claim. The writer's argument is obvious to the reader. Is it clear in our next draft how we feel about becoming an astronaut? Yes, because no, it is not worth it. The argument is extremely consistent throughout the essay. Now I think it is. Do I ever say, yeah, it might be worth it? Nope, we consistently, 100% of the time say no. Next point, the argument is clearly organized. It is evident that the writer planned out the reasons that support her or his claim and explains them one by one. Each paragraph focuses on one clear reason. Did we do that? Yes, we did. With the help of who? Scratch paper. Okay, we've planned it out. Introduction. No, it is not worth it because having less blood flow does strange things to your body. Second, your heart and your bones weaken. And third, hours of training means that you are away from Earth. First paragraph, explain about the blood flow. Second paragraph, explain about the heart and your bones. Third paragraph, hundreds of hours of training, the International Space Station. In conclusion, no, it's not worth it. Did we do that? Yes, we did. I think we're going to get a 4. Okay, consistently uses effective transitions, such as first, second, in other words, and on the other hand, right, in order to make things clear for your reader. Have we done that yet? No, but I have this handy list of transition words. I will tell you, friends, when you are writing an informational or an opinion essay, these transition words, so helpful. I have read so many opinion essays in my life. And when I'm reading and I come across these transition words, ooh, I appreciate them because they tell me what's about to happen. First, second, third, also, moreover, furthermore, after all, on the other hand, because, in other words, for instance, given these points, ultimately, in conclusion. Transition words, they help so much. Can we put them in our essay? Yeah, easy peasy. And finally, a very convincing conclusion for the audience which supports the claim. What are we going to say? No, it is not. No, hold on. Ultimately, in conclusion, is it worth it to become an astronaut? No. For the 3 reasons listed above. That, blah, blah, blah. This is going to be great. Okay. We are almost done. What we're looking at next is called elaboration, and that is all about the details and facts that we include in our essays. Here we go. Friends, are we going to regularly use relevant and specific facts and details from the research, the sources, in a way that clearly supports the argument? Yeah, we are, because we've got them right here. Source 1, source 2. Talking about the puffy face, we're ready. Now, are we going to consistently cite the facts and details from the research? Which is to say, are we going to say where the information came from? Yes. As stated in source number 2, more blood flow to the head means that astronauts' faces get puffy and their necks get bigger. As shown in source number 2. Source 2 states, citing our sources. Are we going to cite our sources? Yeah, easy. Are we going to consistently use strong, clear word choice, meaning that we avoid general words like stuff and things? Yes, we will use strong, clear words, right? Using clear, specific details from the sources. We're going to use phrases like special vehicles. We're going to use, specific words like pilots, mechanics, leaders, scientists, not just a general word like people. Finally, for elaboration, are we going to effectively use elaborative techniques such as metaphors and personal experiences to support the claim? Sure, why not? We already used the metaphor of bird legs, because do they actually literally get the legs of birds? No, though that is kind of funny to imagine. It's a metaphor. Okay, we can use all kinds of similes, metaphors, and talk about personal experiences. I do not have personal experience as an astronaut, but you know what I could say? I could say I love my dog. My dog would not be allowed to come on the International Space Station. And that is why, in our third point about hundreds of training away from home, nope, not worth it. I want to be with my dog. Fabulous. Boom. 4. We can do this. And then, look, this last section, it's just about conventions. Look, it's not even worth 4 anymore. How much is it worth? 2. Because it says, is there adequate use of correct punctuation, capitalization, grammar, spelling, and sentence formation? Yes, we can do that for sure. I would even say in this draft that I've got going on right here, that's adequate. This is a 2. And this is what I say. Just before you hit submit, right? After I write my final draft, before I hit submit, pause. And then just take a moment for those conventions. Read it through one last time and see if you do catch any spelling errors that you can fix. See if you do catch any places where taking a long sentence and putting a period in to make it 2 shorter, punchier sentences sounds better. Thank you. Thank you for your help improving my opinion essay using the points laid out in the rubric. Guess what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to grab my list of transition words, grab my friend scratch paper, and go have some fun writing an opinion essay. Thanks for your support.